There was a moment when millions of people believed they were watching the future of entertainment unfold in real time. A young girl walked onto the stage holding a puppet, smiling nervously while the audience quietly wondered if this would just be another forgettable audition. And then she sang. Within seconds, the entire theater changed. Judges stared in disbelief. The crowd erupted. And overnight, Darci Lynne became one of the most unforgettable winners in the history of America's Got Talent. But years later, fans began asking the same question. What happened to Darci Lynne after the spotlight faded? And honestly, the answer is far more emotional than most people realize. Before the fame, before the golden buzzer, before millions watched her performances online, Darci Lynne Farmer was just a shy kid growing up in Oklahoma City. According to interviews, she struggled deeply with stage fright as a child. Public attention terrified her. Speaking in front of people felt overwhelming. Ironically, the thing that would eventually make her famous started as a way to overcome fear. Her parents reportedly introduced her to ventriloquism after seeing her interest in performance. First, it seemed harmless, almost old-fashioned. In many ways, ventriloquism felt like something from another era of entertainment. But Darci saw something different. She didn't just want to tell jokes through puppets. She wanted to sing, to perform emotionally, to connect with people. And that combination turned out to be magical. By 2017, Darci stepped onto the America's Got Talent stage carrying her puppet Petunia, with almost nobody expecting what would happen next. The moment she began singing without moving her lips, the audience exploded into shock. Even Simon Cowell reportedly looked stunned. And then came the golden buzzer. Confetti poured from the ceiling as the crowd screamed louder than almost any audition that season. Overnight, Darci Lynne became a national sensation. Clips of her performances spread across social media, gathering millions of views in just days. But here's what most people don't realize. Sudden fame can completely change a young person's life. Behind the scenes, Darci reportedly faced enormous pressure almost immediately. Every new performance carried impossible expectations. Fans wanted perfection. Television producers wanted bigger moments. And social media constantly compared every performance to the one that made her famous. Honestly, that kind of pressure can quietly become exhausting. Still, Darci kept pushing forward. Week after week, she continued dominating the competition with emotional performances, comedy routines, and unforgettable musical moments. Many believe she helped revive mainstream interest in ventriloquism almost single-handedly. And when she finally won America's Got Talent, it didn't feel like a normal reality show victory. It felt historic. But what makes this story different is what happened afterward. Unlike many talent show stars who slowly disappear after their season ends, Darci Lynne continued building a real career. She toured nationally, sold out live shows, appeared on television specials, and developed a loyal fan base that grew with her over time. Yet growing up in public wasn't always easy. As the years passed, Darci slowly transitioned from child star into adulthood, while millions of people still remembered her as the little girl with the puppet. In many ways, she had to figure out who she was beyond television fame. That's a difficult transformation for any performer. Reportedly, Darci began focusing more on music, songwriting, and creating a more mature identity as an entertainer. Fans noticed her confidence evolving. The shy young contestant from AGT slowly became a poised performer comfortable in her own skin. And honestly, that may be her greatest achievement. Not the trophy, not the viral videos, but surviving fame without losing herself. Today, Darci Lynne continues performing while exploring new creative directions beyond the role that first made her famous. And what audiences admire now isn't just her talent. It's her authenticity. Because in an entertainment industry built around controversy and attention, Darci Lynne represents something surprisingly rare. Positivity, warmth, genuine joy. And maybe that's why people still remember her years later. Because some performers entertain audiences for a season, but others become part of people's memories forever. And somewhere beyond the stage lights, the confetti, and the standing ovations, Darci Lynne Farmer quietly proved that growing up without losing your magic may be the hardest performance of all. If you enjoyed this story, let us know your favorite Darci Lynne moment in the comments below. And subscribe for more cinematic documentaries about the stars audiences never forgot.